What's up, everybody? Arrg the Pirate here, and today we're going to be taking a look at BattleBorn. BattleBorn is a very fun first-person shooter, kind of MOBA type game. I think it falls under the category of this hero shooter, but it's got a little more elements to it than something like Overwatch does. Well, let's jump right into this free demo. In the demo, you're giving both a versus prologue and a story prologue. Now, the versus mode is very simple, and the story mode is really just the very first mission you play that kind of gets you familiar with the game. But they are both very enjoyable, and especially since it's just a free game, hey, you can really see if you like it. Now, I'm not going to play through this whole story mission. I don't want to spoil any of the cutscenes either, so I've cut them out, but right here you can see the first element of BattleBorn. You get to choose between two abilities. They call this the Helix, and with every point you upgrade, you get an option between, like, hey, you have a bigger magazine size, or your magazine size does more damage. That sort of thing. Now, I quit playing BattleBorn shortly after Overwatch came out, and not because it wasn't fun. I actually said, hey, Overwatch is supposed to be like the same game, but, better. So I'm going to trade in BattleBorn on it. And it turns out these two games are nothing alike. BattleBorn's more of like a Call of Duty type of objective game, and this is more of like a MOBA style shooter. Now, with the full version of BattleBorn, you get 10 or so campaign missions, along with this small little prologue that can't be played with other players. But the other campaign missions are up to, I believe, 4 or 5 heroes, and really, if you get to those higher difficulties, you really need a full team to, get that win, because enemies really turn into bullet sponges, and you have to work as a team to, secure this area, or, hey, you've got 10 minutes to run over here and kill this bad guy type of thing. So doing it solo is very difficult, but that's only on the highest difficulties. Now, BattleBorn is also set up like a MOBA in the sense of, hey, you have to collect these resources to upgrade, turrets or things like that. In the campaign, you're focused on, upgrading these little drones and machines like that, as well as kind of a little battle kit that you have access to. And then you're just really competing for the high score. This is a very MOBA style game. During a level, you can rank from 1 to 15, and at 15, you have the best unlocks for your hero, and they're the exact same every round. Every round you start at level 0 or 1, and, slowly rank up through killing enemies. Now, at the end of each mission, there's some sort of boss or, defend this area for so many minutes or things like that. In this prolonged mission, there's this giant spider guy, and, you just shoot him. He's kind of a bullet sponge. You really only get access to this one hero, and, she's kind of designed for this special engagement just to really get you aware of the different aspects of this game. Right in front of me here is AI-controlled helper, which she's actually a hero you can unlock later in the game. But right now, she's just kind of running around, helping me out. Just really getting me familiar with the different aspects of BattleBorn. Now, you have 3 real abilities. You have a L1, a R1, and a triangle, which is your ultimate. And you can use these, in conjunction with one another. Like, this hero I'm playing, she has a dash, and then she's got this kind of, you know, bomb thing she drops on the ground. It blasts her up in the air, and then her ultimate poisons enemies. So, you know, you can really use this to your advantage. And if you notice, one of her special things is when she reloads, it shoots a kind of a bomb out that does damage while she's reloading. This is just custom to this hero. Now, every hero has different weapons. There's a few melee heroes. There's a few heroes that just do a ton of damage with their abilities, and some that do more damage with their, you know, basic. It's kind of your standard MOBA type game, except there are no real, like, hey, this hero's your carry, you know, this is your tank. There are small aspects to that, like there is a healer in the game, but it's not really a, you know, that's what this hero does, is heal people. It's more of a, this hero is capable of providing heals for your team. Now, back when I did play BattleBorn, I had a blast with these co-op missions. I did try to complete all of them on the hardest difficulty, which that is one way you can unlock certain heroes. Every hero has a level that they unlock at, but they also have a way to unlock them without reaching that level. For example, there's a guy with a shotgun and a chain that he can pull, kind of like Roadhog in a sense. I really wanted to get him, and the only way to get him is to beat every mission on the hardest difficulty, which I was unable to do. I got all but the last mission, and you really need a full team for that last mission, not just, you know, a couple of friends to play with, and I was unfortunately never able to get it. The story missions also have matchmaking, so you can make progress within matchmaking. I would definitely recommend, when you try the higher levels, getting people that you can communicate with, though, because it is difficult. Now, since I quit playing BattleBorn regularly, they have added a few heroes. Right now, there are a total of 30 different heroes, and they're all unique. You know, some are melee, some are ranged, some, you know, are kind of a little bit of both. You know, some shoot bullets, some shoot fireballs. You know, there's really a lot of variety here. Now, this is the special kind of loadout kit. You can pick a different setup, and each one of these items requires a certain amount of those special shards you pick up to actually activate them. The one I've got currently selected is the Fastic Disruptor. It does 20.35% shield penetration. Now, that works both in co-op and in PvP matches. Right here is a higher tier upgrade. You'll see they go from white to green to purple to orange, and really just add more to the experience. Now, you can completely customize your loadout, and you get more loadouts from just completing missions and picking them up from co-op matches too. Now, with the demo, you also get access to a sort of tutorial of how to play the PvP version of BattleBorn. And the hero that I'm playing with is called Oscar Mike. Now, I did not choose this hero. I believe it said that they rotate every week, and this week is just Oscar Mike. He's your typical, you know, has a machine gun that has a grenade launcher. He also has a cloaking ability, and his ultimate is he calls down a sort of carpet bomb. Now, this is a very much MOBA style match. If you look, there is a mini map, and you can see the dotted line. That's the path your minions will take. Now, you need to collect resources. That's in the form of those shards. They're just kind of scattered around the map. You shoot them, receive the shards from them, and you can use those shards to build turrets and things like that. Right here in front of me is a turret. It costs 300 points to build it, and you can upgrade it. That is the accelerator. You can buy that, and it just speeds your minions' movement speed. And lastly, on this small little map, there is a healing station. It's right here in the very center of the map. I believe I go to it later on in this match. Now, for those of you that have not played a MOBA, basically what you do is you escort your minion wave to the enemy's base and, you know, take out the base with the assistance of your minions. And the minions on both the enemy team and your team, they just walk towards each other and get into a fight. And you're able to help kill them. That will really give you experience. If you see in front of me, I'm, currently shooting these minions, and since I don't have my minion wave with me, they're just straight up attacking me. So I really want to stick close to my minion wave to avoid just getting slaughtered by them. Now, when you get kills on minions, they drop shards, and it's very important to go pick up those shards so you can start getting more experience and really leveling up your turrets. And, like right here, here's this healing station. You can level these things up and, just make them better all around. Now, if you look at the mini-map, there's a big yellow dot, and that's actually this giant shard. They spawn every once in a while. I'm sure it's on a timer, but, I'm oblivious to it. So, these things spawn, and they really give you a big boost in shards, and you can use these to upgrade. This big guy right here is a neutral mercenary, and when you kill him, you actually stand in the little circle that he's around. He'll respawn, and he'll fight for the team that was able to stand in that circle. This can be taken away from you, so you definitely want to make sure you get this kill. And if you look at the bottom of the screen, there's that little circle that goes up. I back out of it to show you that it can go away, and now it's filling back up again. You have to stay in this circle. If you just leave, the enemy team can come in here and take this mercenary away from you. Now, the mercenary acts as, kind of a higher damage minion wave, and he can really add pressure to the objective. Like right now, he actually goes in. I'm able to take out this turret and this accelerator. If you see, he goes in and starts dealing damage to the base and really working on that shield to down it. And without me even being there, he's able to get in there and really do some damage. Well, I've jumped ahead to kind of just show you the end of this match. I really hope you enjoyed this video and got to see a game that really didn't get the attention it deserves. I mean, BattleBorn is just an amazing game, and unfortunately, it just came out at a bad time with everybody really looking forward to Overwatch. Well, if you enjoyed this video, show me some love, leave me a comment. If there's anything you'd like me to do a video on, let me know and I'll get back with you. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.